it's been consistent. Whereas a lot of people have been like back and forth. And I was like, nope, I'm just going to stay online.
Good for you.
It's like, didn't make sense. Yeah. But it's, for them, I would say like 90% is, it's easy. The only thing that's irritating is when the internet, you know, goes squiffy, and it's like, it's life.
What can you do? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I love your classes, huh? You're my hero.
Yeah, thank you.
You're killing me.
Only slowly.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. So welcome. Well, thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, it's a pleasure for me.
Good. I'm glad. So glad.
Well, since now I'm not busy at all, it really helps, right? So I just exercise.
It's structure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That makes me happy.
So we're the only ones?
So far. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds and see what happens, but hopefully people will be joining in later.
No, I mean, lots of people, they just do the video afterwards. I know that I do. When I visit, I'll just do the video the following day kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't work this hard.
Yeah, I'm a live person, so like because there's access to so much stuff, and like some people are really great, and they're like, no, I just need the video and it's fine.
Yeah.
No, I need I need to know there's a real person at that moment.
I know. I agree. But that's like force majeure. I'll do it anyhow because I know I'm missing out on something great. So
yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
Good, you're back.
Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, for sure until January, right? There's nothing that's going to happen. And even January, February, I'm sure there's going to be spikes and stuff. So
it's going to be like this.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I was being pretty busy and then wham.
Yeah. No, it's all different. Alrighty.
Okay. God help me. Now you just have me to look at.
It's my favorite. Alrighty.
I'm in trouble.
You'll be good. Just throw yourself back on mute, Catherine, if you could. And then,
sorry?
Put yourself back on mute.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
They'll record your voice now. It's all good. I don't mind. Somebody else later might. Alrighty, team. Let's start down on all fours, actually. So just make your way down to the ground. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And just take a couple cat-cows through your spine. Just start to reset the body. It'll get warm quickly. Do not worry. Get 2 more. Hey, Raheem. Last one. There we go. Come back to neutral. Tuck your toes. Press your hips up and back. Go into that downward dog. Just pedal out your legs. Take that bend in your knees. That shift side to side. Full breath in. Full breath out. Ooh. There we go. And then just start to make your way into high plank. Little shift forward. Inhale. Back to downward dog. Exhale. Just taking that little forward and back. Warming up those shoulders. We've got 6. You've got 5. 4. For 3. For 2. Last one, come back into that high plank, stay there, step your left foot outside your left hand reaches up, plant the left palm, step the left toes back, right foot steps up, right hand lifts. So just taking that alternating twist each side, stepping back to that plank position. You've got it for 3. For 2. Last one, each side, left, right, back to plank, shift it back, downward dog. Walk your feet all the way up towards your fingers. Take your feet hip width apart, maybe a little side to side in your hips, and then sink your hips down, lift your chest up, just holding that low squat. 5, 4. Doesn't matter where that squat is. You just want your chest lifted higher than your hips. You got 3, 2, 1. Little fold forward, shake out your upper back. 1 more. Sink the hips down, lift the chest up, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the palm, step it back to that high plank position. Feet go a little bit wider. We start with our shoulder taps. We'll make our way down onto the floor before we come up. So hand taps opposite shoulder in 3, 2, 1. Taps. So that exhale as you tap through that opposite shoulder. Think about keeping your hips nice and still. You can always drop your knees down here. You got 4. Breathe for 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna walk your feet up to your hands. You're gonna make your way down onto your back. Feet are hip width apart. We got a full bridge up, and then you're gonna roll your spine back to the ground. We're just articulating through that back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up, roll the spine back down to the ground. You've got 6, 5. So activating through the glutes, the shoulders, and then our core before we come up to standing. You got 3, 2. Try to get each vertebrae retouching the ground. Last 1. Come back through center. Have that spine nice and neutral. Float your knees up to 90. Hands up from the shoulders. We take opposite arm, opposite leg. They go away and then back to center. Keep that arm and leg that's in the middle. Keep it nice and still. Rib cage pulled in. Nice and slow with those dead bugs. Breathe. You've got 10. 8. 7. Core should be warming up. You've got 5. Pointer flex the toes. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come back into center. Take that little rock and roll all the way along the length of your spine. Pop your way back up to that high plank. We'll start here and then we'll come up to standing. We've got 20 of our mountain climbers, 20 of our either plank jacks or plank walks, and then we're up. 3, 2, 1. Just start to run those knees into chest. Elbows soft, fingertips spread nice and wide. There we go. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those feet out and try to keep those hips nice and low. Toes nice and light, or you can walk out those feet. There we go. We're up to standing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Think about core being your base here. You got 3, 2, 1. Hop those feet up. We got 10 squats. Just warming up the hips. 10. Nice. Feet wider than the hips. Maybe toes slightly pointed out. You got 5. Can your chest stay up? You got 4. Yes. 3, 2. Last one. Skip it out, get a little lighter on those toes. We got our first round of our jacks. We'll go out and in for our jacks in 3. We have 30 seconds in 2, 1. Take it out and 30 seconds here. You can always take it to a step. Oh, inhale. Think about drawing your shoulder blades down and back. Like you've got active resistance both ways on those arm movements. You got 10, 9. We're going back to those squats for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those squats, 30 seconds. See if you can pick up that pace just a little bit. Consistent with those squats. Make sure those knees are in line with those toes. Nice full breaths down and up. Yes. Awesome. We just got 15 seconds left here in those squats. Full breath in, full breath out. You're here for 10, 9, 8. We're going back to those skips. We have 2 rounds through this one. You got it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back to those jacks. Out in 30 seconds. 2 rounds through. We got a little bit of work going on one side of the body. We'll come back to a little plank stand in between, then we'll come up and we'll go through that other side. We got a fair bit of work on those legs to start us off. You got 12 seconds here. We go back into those speed squats. You got it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back into those 30 seconds of those squats. See if you can get nice and consistent on whatever pace you pick. Down, up, down, up. And those arms help you keep that consistency. Yes. Nice. Whatever range feels good in those squats for those knees, make sure your hips are sinking down and back. You got just under 15 seconds here. We're going to get straight into that left leg. We got a full minute and a half with that left leg leading. Then we got a minute and a half in plank. Then we're back up for that second side. That left leg is going to be forward in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hips are going to be square in 3, 2, 1. Left foot forward. We have that knee dropping down into a lunge. We drive that knee up. 30 seconds here, just moving that right leg. Keep that weight in that left so you just start to activate through that left side glute. There we go. Coming up to that halfway point, that left leg should warm up pretty quickly here. You're gonna stay with that left leg forward. We got a full minute and a half on this side. You got 15 seconds left here. We got those arms involved, maybe opposite knee, opposite leg. You got 8, 7, 6. You're gonna lean forward and run that right knee in 4, in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, just running that right knee in. Try to stay nice and low in that left leg. Nice and consistent with that breath. Left leg should be getting warm. Yes, that left leg is that stability. Right toes are nice and light as they come out and back. There we go, team. You got 15 seconds here. Last round on that left side. You're gonna face the long side of your mat. We're stepping out for some lateral lunges. In 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you get a little lower? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face the long side of our mat. Our left leg steps out, drives back in. So that left knee bends, that right leg stays straight. So that push is initiating from that left side. This is that last 30 seconds on this side. There we go. So that left glute, we're dropping down into our plank. After we finish this side, you got it in 15, 14, yes. 12, 11, you got 10. You're coming down into that high plank. You got 6, 5. You got a little push-up combo in 4, 3, 2. Last one, we drop down into that high plank. You're gonna walk that left foot out to the left. So it should be outside your mat. You can always bring that right knee down. We have that little halfway tricep push-up, up and down. We've got 5 here. We switch the legs for 5. We drive opposite knee, same elbow for 5. We walk in and out for 5. Minute and a half is flowing through this little cycle here. We start with that left leg stepping out in 3, 2, 1. Step that left leg out, that little down and up with that tricep. You need a little bit more support with that upper body. You drop that opposite knee. You're here for 2. Last one, switch out the legs. Right leg steps out, down. 4, 3, yes. Last one. Good, back to that high plank, same knee, same elbow, walk it in. You got it, 3, 2, 1. Back to that high plank, we walk our feet in, Out, out. 4, 3, 2. Try to keep those knees low, like 2 inches off the ground. Last 1. Yeah, there we go. Left foot steps back out to the left. We got those 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just switch it out. Right foot steps out. 5, 4. Make sure you got that exhale as you press away from the ground. Last 2. Last 1. High plank, same knee, same elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. High plank. Walk those in, back, back. 4, back, back. You got 10 seconds. We're back up to standing in 3. Yes. In 2. Last 1. Take it in. Take it up. Shake it out. Those shoulders have a little bit of work coming for them. We got the long side of our mat. We hit around 20 seconds of our tap squats, 20 seconds of our switch step or our switch step. Here we go. 20, 20, 3, 2, 1. You're coming down into those tap squats. You can always make them a step as opposed to a hop. That feels better for the knees. Think about your chest still being higher than your hips. So when you drop down, those hips sink down but your chest stays tall. You got 10, 9, 8, 7. So that balance between fast and slow starts to take that heart rate on a little bit of a ride. You got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. We got that switch step through center, either that hop or that step. Opposite arm reaches towards the opposite shin. Think about staying nice and low. 20 seconds. Yes, team. You got it. Same thing. Can you get your chest a little bit higher, but sink your hips a little bit lower? You have that little switch, switch, switch. Less than 8, 7. We go straight into regular jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, jack it out. So evening out that whole body, we got that whole set on that right leg, that whole set in plank again. Minute and a half, minute and a half. After we got this whole minute here, we finish off this 20-second loop. You got it in 10, 9. That right foot is going to be forward. We have that lunge and that knee drive in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot is forward. We drop that knee down. We bring that knee up. The knee does not have to come to the ground on that lunge. Whatever feels good in that body. Think about really driving through that right glute, right hip. So that left toe is nice and light as it steps back. All that work is in that right leg, right quad, right glute. We got that full 30 seconds here before we run that left knee into chest. Get that exhale. So every time the knee comes up, it's that breath out. You got a little bit of power driving that knee in. Yes. Right leg is nice and stable, nice and centered. There we go. You got 10, 9, 8. You keep that right leg forward. You have that little hinge forward. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. You take that little hinge forward. We run that left knee in. Same thing. Can you keep that weight centered over that right glute, right side? Left toes are really light as they step back. Think about getting your chest nice and tall. Draw your shoulder blades away from your ears. Squeeze them together on your back. Exhale. You find that pace you can keep, that full 30 seconds. We got that lateral lunge coming up. There we go. You got 12 seconds left. 11, 10, 9. All right, leg's gonna step out into our lateral lunge in 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you get a little lower? 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right leg out. Top that bench. Drive it in. So we take it into that lateral lunge. You go as slow or as narrow as you need to. Think about driving off the outside edge of that right foot. So come back in through center. Down. Yes. So body should be getting warm. We're focusing on that stabilization first. So when we go into those faster movements, you've already got all the right things set up to stay stable. Yes, team, under 15 seconds to go. You hop right back into that by high plank. We have that minute and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5. And we circle it through. You're here for 10 seconds, 9, 8. You find that high plank with that left foot's gonna step out first in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Find that high plank, left foot steps out. We take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out the legs, right foot steps out. 5. Always can drop that knee. 3, yes. 2, we come back to that high plank. Last one, same knee, same elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, side, side. We watch this feet in, back, back, it's 4. Back, back, it's 3. Back, back, it's 2. Last one. Back to that plank, that foot steps out. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch out the legs. Right foot steps out. 5, 4. Use that right leg. Really drive that right foot into the ground, even though it's off to the side. You got 2. Last one, high plank. Same knee, same elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We walk the feet in, back, back. It's 5, 4. You're up. In 3, in 2. Last one. We'll get in, back, back. Come back up to standing. Skip it out. We got that 3 on that 20, 20, 20. Those tap squats, those switches, and then those jacks. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those top squats down. 20 seconds. You can always take it to those step switches. There we go. All the way through. We're passing that halfway point. You got it. It's 5, 4, 3, and those switch steps in 2, and 1. You take it into those switch steps. 20 seconds. Switch, switch, switch. Like you're kicking that middle foot out of the way. There we go. Get a little lighter on those steps. See if you can stay that same level of low as you go across. There we are. 8, 7. We go into those full jacks in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those full jacks out and in 20 seconds. You can always take them to a step. So a lot of times you just throw our arms around. Can you really activate through the back of the shoulders like you were holding little 3-pound weights in your hands? It's not a lot of energy, but it's just enough for you to be conscious about what your upper body is doing here. There we go. A little squeeze. We got 10 seconds left. We're gonna speed up all our movements. You got it for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. You start on that right side of your mat. We got our skaters to start off. This is that slow. That left foot's gonna be forward. We up that knee drive. You either take a hop or you stay with that first round. We go to the side again. We got our skaters. So we go back and forth 3 times, 20 seconds of each. All with that left leg as our leader. Start on that right side of the mat. Get nice and low. We got 20 seconds of those skaters in 3, 2, 1. Got that side. You go as slow or as fast as you want. You make it a step or a hop, but can you stay low in those legs? Yes, work for that stability on each side. There we go. You got 10, 9, 8. I promise that left leg's going to build for you. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg forward. You got 20 seconds, either hopping or just driving that knee in like we did in that first round. See if you can spice something up on this round. So maybe it's not a hop, but you're really actively driving that knee in. So you got a little bit of power. Yes. You got 10. We're going right back to those skaters in 8. Breathe. 7. So that exhale, then knee comes up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get straight back into those skaters. 20 seconds. Maybe a little bit more aware as you land on that left side. Left glute, left quad, left thigh, a little bit more fatigued. There we go. Can you get lower? Can you stay lower? Yes, you got 10, 9. We got one more round with that left foot forward. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second round, drive it in. 20 seconds. Whether you're in that knee driver, that hop, add a little bit of power to it. Yes. There we go. All the way through, you're gonna stay up standing. We got a little squat pivot segment with our punches. You got it in 8, 7, stay with it. 6, 5, you skip it out in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. 30 seconds, just skip it out, let go of that work for those legs. I'll walk you through that next segment. So we've got a squat and pivot. Squat's always to the front. Pivot's just going to be to the left. We have 20 seconds in that squat pivot. If you want to take out that hop, you're just pivoting on the heel of that right leg. 20 seconds there, then we take that squat into a lateral twist. 20 seconds here, we come down on that left side forearm, do a little set, still incorporating that left glute, left oblique. Here we go. We got those squat pivots in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that squat, little pivot, 20 seconds. That hop doesn't feel good. You're just pivoting on that right heel. Make sure both those knees, both those toes are always facing the same direction. Yes. Breathe. We go straight into those squat twists just with that left leg. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8. Is that breath still there? Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got that squat left leg twist. So the upper body is rotating. That left knee stays in the center. 20 seconds. So same thing, hips are staying square, upper body is rotating. We're just flipping that transition compared to that first round. Yes, there we go. You're gonna come down to that left side forearm on the floor. We got a little work for that left glute. Left side oblique, you got 10, 9, 8, 7. That bottom knee can be lowered in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side forearm down. We got an up, up. So that bottom thigh has got that support. That top leg is flexed. We got 45 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. Take it up, up. Make sure that left elbow is right underneath that left shoulder. So you've got that nice bit of support from that left side lat. Think about lifting that glute, lifting that side rib cage. Like somebody is pushing you up towards the ceiling. That whole underside body lifts up. Yes, you should feel both glutes here. That left glute's got a little bit more dry. That right glute still got that work. Anything in your shoulder says to pause, you pause. You got less than 20 seconds. Stay with it if you can. There we go. Exhale up. You got 15, 14. We're coming straight back up to standing. We go through that segment straight away again. We got that squat pivot to that right in 8, in 7. You got it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back up. We got that squat pivot to that right side in 3, 2, 1. Take that squat twist. 20 seconds. Yes, team. There we go. Breathe. You got that squat twist to that right side. Full breath in, full breath out. All the way through here. Good news, we're halfway through class, team. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got that squat twist. Let's find that right leg. Up, down, down, down. Exhale as that twist comes up. Think about that same thing. We want our knee facing forward. We want that upper body to rotate. Try to keep your chest higher than your hips. The tendency is to get everything down low. Can you think the hips and not the chest? 10, 9, 8, 7. You're on that right side forearm. In 5, in 4, in 3. Last 2. Last one. We're down on that right side. We got 45 seconds of that side plank clamshell. 3, 2, 1. Press it up, up. Flex that left leg. Flex that left foot. That top hand can be wherever it's comfortable, but make sure that right shoulder's not out on its own. It's supported by that right side lat and that right side oblique. Up, down, up, down. Same thing here. Go for consistency over speed. Can you feel everything working? Down, press, down, press. Yes, team, we got this. Pausing at halfway point, 20 seconds to go. Press. Press that exhale. Lift. Lift that top glutes a little bit more fatigued because it works on supporting that bottom side. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're on both of our forearms in 2. Last one, rotate to both those forearms down, hold that low plank. You can always drop those knees. Think about drawing belly button into spine. Can you take that gaze past your knuckles? Shoulders should stack right on top of elbows. Hold. You got 30 seconds here, then we're back up to standing. We got our little punch combo coming up. Breath stays. Heat's building. There we go. You got 15 seconds left here. You got 12, 11, 10, 9. Can you think about drawing your elbows towards your toes towards your elbows so you get a little bit more contraction here in the middle? You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up to standing. Shake out those shoulders. We're going to come into some high knee skips. And then we got our little punch that'll lead you through. High knee skips in 3, 2, 1. Just take those knees up, up, up. Whatever pace works for you, you can take it at a walk. You're just getting a little bit more height to those knees. So you're increasing that space between your feet and the floor. You got 30 seconds here, just working through. Get those shoulders nice and loose. Rotate through those wrists, forward and back. I'll lead you through a little punch set. You got it. 15 seconds. Nice full breath. It's 10, 9. Our left foot's gonna be forward for our punch combo. You got it in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. That left foot is forward. You're nice and light on those toes. We go jab, jab, left, left, right hook, left jab. 3 jabs, 1 hook. Here we go. Leading with that left foot, left hand is 3, 2, 1. Jab, jab, hook, jab, left, left. Right comes across, left. So once you know where your hands are going, that hit, hook, hit. That's your combo, those 4. Then can you bring a little bit of movement back into the feet? Can you make sure those 4 punches stand alone? They don't just melt into the rest. It's that hit, hook, hit, hook, hit, hook, hit. There we go. You got that little reset, that little pause. So somebody could count how many you're doing because they see the beginning of that set, they see the ends. Yes. That hook comes right across the face. That elbow tucks in. It comes back to your, right to your chin. Yes. Hit, hit, hook, hit, 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 hook, hit. There we go. You got 6. So good. You got 5. We're going to be on that left leg still in 4. That breath's going to keep coming. That heart is going to keep coming. 3. Is that breath there? Every punch gets an exhale. 2. Hit, hit, hook, hit. Last one. Hit, hit, hook, hit. Left foot is forward. We hinge that whole upper body forward. Arms come out. You're going to tap into that right knee in 3, 2, 1. So that weight stays in that left leg. It's like that basket of your hands comes into that knee and finds its little pause. Hit. Here, there we go. 30 seconds right here. Breathe in. Same thing. We're working on that left leg stability. That left leg is that rock solid component here. Can you get a little lower in that left thigh? You got 15 seconds just under. Stay at it. Right here, right here, right here. Yes, team. We're coming down into that high plank. We're getting those push-ups and those punches again. You got it in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You come into that high plank, you hold. We have 5 shoulder taps. We have 5 push-ups. We come onto those forearms. We have 5 punches. We got 2 rounds through. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tap the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 push-ups. 5, 4, knees or toes. 3, you're down on those forearms in 2. Last one, you come down to those forearms, feet are wide. You punch 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that high plank. You take that top. 5, 4, 3. Is that exhale still there? 2, 1. 5 push-ups, knees or toes. 5, 4. Take your time. 3, 2. Yes. 1. You're down on those forearms. We punch 5, 4, 3. Feet a little wider. 2. Last one. You come right back up to standing. You skip it out. That right foot's coming forward. We have the same combo on that second side. So that right, left, right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jab, jab, hook, jab. Right, left, right. Hit. Once the hands are down, can you bring the footwork back? So you got that little lightness on those toes. You got that segment. So that 4 punches stands alone. 1, 1, hook, 1. 1, 1, hook, 1. 1, 1, hook, 1. There we go. That breath is there. You take whatever pace you need. You make sure those hands come right back into the chin. Right back into that face. Don't let them slide down by the hips. Hit, hit, hook, hit. Yes. Get lighter on those feet. Make sure you're at least still rotating through the ball of your foot. Yes, team. We got 10, 9, 8, 7. You're going to stay with that right foot forward. We run that left knee in 6. Hit, hit, hook, hit. Jab, jab, hook, jab. Jab, jab, hook, jab. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot is forward. We get nice and low. Hands come out in front of us. We run that left knee in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Just driving that left knee in. Exhale. Get nice and low. Focus back on that stability. Hit, 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 hit. We got a minute left standing, and then we're coming down to our backs. We're getting a little bit more specific into our core. You got 15 more seconds here of this 30. You got it. We're coming back to those high knee skips in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come right back into those high knee skips. Lift, lift. Yes, team. Soften that work out of those shoulders. You got 20 seconds here. We take a full minute. We go jacks, high knees, jacks, high knees. We just alternate 20 seconds apiece. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start with those jacks, 20 seconds. Hits, hits, hits. So that jag is that in between. It's a little faster than you want to go. Those high knees are coming into whatever that sprint level feels like you today, this morning, this evening, whatever time of day it is. That's when you're going to pick up in 8, 7. You're going right into those high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go straight into those high knees. Start to drive it up. 20 seconds. There we go. All the way, all the way. Use your arms here. Give yourself a little bit of help, a little bit of momentum to keep that pace consistent. That breath stays there. Yes. You come right back into those jacks in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jack it out. 20 seconds. We got one last round of those high knees, and then we're coming down onto the floor. So you're gonna have that little push because our heart rate's gonna slow. There we go in 10, 9, 8, 7. That last round of those high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive it straight up. 20 seconds, and we're on our backs all the way through. Yes, team, so good. All the way, those knees drive, 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 drive. Yes. Full breath in, full breath out. 10. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We take it all the way down. Hands are back behind our head. We're going to use our left leg and our right elbow. We come in, out. Try to get that left shoulder blade off the ground. Left knee is up, right foot is down, chest is down, elbows are nice and open. We go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, in, extend. So you exhale that knee and that elbow, find that connection. You inhale as that left leg extends back out. We got 30 seconds here. We're already 10 seconds in. So you got that nice fluid exhale. As you rotate to that left side, can you think about your left shoulder getting further off the floor? It's easy just to roll into that left side shoulder. Can you lift it up as you come across? Up, there we go. You got 10 seconds left here. We switch straight to that second side. So that left foot's gonna come down. That right knee is gonna lift up. You got it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Is that breath still there? Nice consistent pacing. You got 3, 2, 1. Right knee up. Just taking that same thing on that second side. This time that right shoulder blade's got to lift up off the floor a little bit higher, but keep those elbows wide. There we go. It's that squeeze. Squeeze. You have 15 seconds. Yes. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Both knees are coming up. We take that alternating twist in 3. Those bicycle crunches in 2. And 1. Both knees are up. You just alternate. Side, side. Can your chest get a little bit higher off the floor, but keep those elbows wide. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. It's twist. Twist. That full 30 seconds here. We got a little bit of upper core. So toes are going to come up towards the ceiling. After we finish this 30 seconds, you're already halfway. You got 15 seconds left. Twist. Twist. Get that exhale. Whatever pace your body needs, it's consistent here. You got it. Squeeze. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes come up towards the ceiling. You bend your knees as much as you need. Both hands are back behind the head. Head, neck, and shoulders lift up. We just have that little lift, lift, that little pulse. Up, up. Think about keeping those shoulder blades off the floor. You just have that little tap of the edges of the shoulder blades down, up. It should be hard to breathe. You really got to activate to push that exhale out, out, up, up. Keep a little gap between your chin and your chest, but have your chin tucked down. Like there was an orange just underneath your chin. You just got room. Exhale, press, lift, lift. Can you get a little higher? Stay a little higher, smaller, higher, smaller, higher. There we go. 10. Breathe. 9, 7, 6, 5. You're going to hold up at the top in 3, 2, 1. Hold that chest lifted. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7. We take opposite hand, opposite ankle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's twist, twist. So you're staying in that lift. Reaching that opposite hand towards the outside of that opposite ankle. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale. We're almost in that last set. So that last set is going to be a 6.5 minute interval. I will lead you through it as we go. You just have 3 exercises that we repeat for 6.5 minutes. It adds on, I promise. Yes, team. Reach, reach. You got 10 seconds left here. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Knees into chest. Take that little rock side to side. We have one more thing before we hit that 6.5 minutes. We've got our marching bridges. So we're coming back to that stability. As those glutes get tired, we want to bring that reminder back that our stability is first. Hips are going to start lifted. You're going to try and keep them nice and still. We exhale. We lift one leg at a time. We got 45 seconds up here. You come down. Whenever that instability comes back, you reset. You go again. 45 seconds here, team. In 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. You're just slowly marching side, side. If you're not sure what your hips are doing, take your hands to your hips. Feel what's happening. Does one side feel like it drops? Can you fix that? Can you press down more through that leg that's on the floor? If you're feeling a lot of work through your hamstrings, the back side of your thighs, make sure your heels aren't super far away from your hips. Exhale. Doesn't have to be fast. Give yourself room for breath. This is stable first. Speed comes second. There we go. 20 seconds to go. And I'll lead you through that 6.5 minutes to our finish point. You just have 3 exercises, so you'll know where you're going for that next piece. It's repetitive. It's gonna burn. Legs get work. Core gets work. Shoulders get work. You got 10 seconds left here. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, team. Flip over. Grab a sip of water. Towel off your knee. This is our 6.5 minutes. Now, this is how we end today. So we've got our shoulder taps. You started with them. We're going to keep them. You have 10 shoulder taps. That's our first exercise. You hop or step feet to your hands. You have 1 squat, 1 pulse. You can change that into a squat jump if you want a little extra. You have 10 of those. We come up. We have those high knees. With our skips, we've got 30 seconds. So 10, 10, 30 seconds. I'll do my best to keep everyone kind of in that same pacing. You go faster, you go slower as you need. I'll keep you on time for that 30 seconds of those high knees with those skips. 6.5 minutes. This is it. This is all. It'll go fast, I promise. Team. We start in that high plank. We've got those 10 shoulder taps. So if you want to speed ahead, go ahead. If you need to slow down, slow down. I'll give you a nice consistent pace to start off with. You can keep it, you can leave it, completely up to you. 6.5 minutes, and then we're done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We start with those shoulder taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Go for stability. It's 2, 1. Hop or step your feet up. You have 1 squat, 1 pulse. You can add that squat jump in. You got 9, 8, 7. Yes. 6, 5. You got those high knee skips in 4. If you want to turn those straight into high knees, you can. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds in those high knee skips. Breath stays. Feet are nice and light. You're 10 seconds in. 20 seconds to go for those skips here. We come straight back into that plank. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You drop back into your plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You hop those feet up. 1 pulse, 1 squat or squat jump. 8, 7, 6. Use your arms. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into those skips. So you've got options here. If your body's feeling good and you want to go for a push, you turn these into high knees at any point. You want to stay right where you are. This is all you need to be right here. Breathe. There you go. You got 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. We go back into that high plank. You are 2 minutes out of that 6.5. 2 minutes down, 4.5 to go. I know it builds. It's coming. It feels fresh still. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper step it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So I give you a pace that you can keep. It might feel slow to start with. It's going to layer in. That fatigue is coming up. Can you keep that breath wherever that pace is? That breath is your first priority. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it up. 30 seconds. 3 minutes down. Hit, 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 hit. Can you keep that breath? There we go. Can this be a little bit of a push? Because you know those shoulder taps are a little slower. You got time for those shoulder taps to get that breath back under control. Can this be that top of that push? So it's like slow, faster, faster, faster. Yes, team. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank tap at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Take it up. So that balance between pace and then time. You got it. All the way, all the way. Full breath in, full breath out. We're past that 4-minute mark. There we go. You're almost in that less than 2 minutes to go, team. So close. You stay with it. We're back into that plank. You basically have 2 more rounds through. You're down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Top it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Feet wide. You can always drop to those knees. You need a little support on that upper body. Core is tight. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop it up. 10, 9, 8. Watch that tension doesn't start growing in your neck. Sometimes we tend to let the neck try to take over the work of the body. Tuck your chin, lengthen through the back of your spine. Yes. There we go, team. You got it all the way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Take it up. We're in that last minute to go, team. Last minute. You're done that 6.5. Then we stretch it out. Yes, all the way, all the way. Yeah, 15 seconds right here. We're back into that final round. Final rounds, we'll get through it. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopper, step it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those high knee skips, finish it off. 30 seconds. This is it. This is all. This is where you finish. You want to climb a little more? Can you get those full high knees all the way? 10 seconds down. Yes, team, right to the end, right to the end. You have this. Breathe. Hit, 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 hit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out those legs. Woo! We got 5 full minutes to stretch out that body. Maybe just take a couple walks forward and back on your mat. Big breaths in. Big breaths out. Start to roll your shoulders down and back. Give your chest back that space. Release that tension through the upper traps. One more. Breathe out. Come back through the center of your mat. Take your feet hip width apart. Soften into your knees. Reach your arms up overhead. You're going to bring that left hand forward, that right hand back. You're just coming into a T twist. Try to keep your hips through center. You're just alternating that side to side so that upper body rotates. You come back through center. Inhale, you twist. Exhale through center. 2 more. Last one. Shake out those shoulders. Take your feet back. Hip width apart. Big inhale up and overhead. As you exhale, bend your knees. Start to fold that whole body down towards the thighs. You can take a little sway side to side if it feels good in your body. Take 2 more full breaths here. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Shake out your neck, your shoulders. Plant your hands. Slowly start to step your feet back. Bring your knees down to the floor. Walk your hands further forward from your shoulders. Thread that left arm underneath that right side. So left arm threads through. You can keep your hips high, toes tucked or untucked, just to give yourself a little bit more room for breath. Big breaths in. Full breaths out. 2 more. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Last one. Exhale. Gently come back through center. Plant that left hand. Rotate that right arm underneath that left side. The tendency is to tune out or to tap out during our recovery. Make that as important as your work. That's what keeps that work staying at that highest possible level for you and your body. If we keep that recovery high, that rest high, just as much as part of your other training as your work is. To listen to your body, giving it space and time to recover. Take 1 more full breath in. Full breath out. Gently come back through center. Take your hips to one side. Roll onto your butt cheeks and then walk your feet forward. Walk your hands back. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So we're coming into that figure 4. You can make that as wide or as close as you want. If you want a little bit more stretch, notice what your upper body is doing. Can you lift your chest? Can you lengthen your shoulder blades back and down? Big breaths in, big breaths out. 2 more. Breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it out. And gently come out of that side. Make your way left ankle across the right. Get the chest nice and tall. Breathe into that left side glute, left side body. Breathe for 3. For 2. Last one. Breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it out. Uncross that side. Extend your legs out in front of you. Walk out the knees. And then bring your soles of feet together. Let your knees open out wide. Hands can come to the front side of the shins. Take your chest nice and tall. And then just do a little lean forward. So we just get into that inner side of the hips. Into that groin. Creating that space back through the lower body. 2 more full breaths here. Breathe it in. Big breath. Breathe it out. 1 more. Breathe it in. Big breath. Breathe it out. Gently roll yourself back up through seated. Knees come back to touch. Roll your shoulders down and back. Take a nice big inhale up and overhead. Exhale, let your arms go. 1 more. Breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Awesome job, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Tuesday or whatever day of the week you are at. And I will see you next week. Awesome, guys.
How come so easy today, Eleanor?
Just relax and take a nap.
Yeah, right. Awesome. That was so good. Thank you so much for killing us today. Happy Tuesday.
No Happy Tuesday. Bye, Raheem.
Bye.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Thanks, Catherine. You're welcome.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.